All right, everyone, you are welcome back again to our discussion on some forms of embellishments you can use to write for the four-part choir or for the four-part harmony, right? And today we want to talk about anticipation. So, anticipation, like the word implies, has to do with sounding a note ahead of time, right? It has to do with the situation where a note actually sounded before it should, right? So anticipation is a note that is sounded ahead of time. It belongs to the next chord, but you hear it before the chord arrives, right? So you hear it ahead of time. So that's anticipation, and it is actually a cool way of decorating a chord when writing for four-part choir, right? All right. So let's see some examples of anticipation, right? Okay, so in this case, it appears in the soprano and the E is sounded ahead of time, right? So you see that the note progresses to the same pitch level, right? The anticipated note borrows from the note value of the previous chord, right? So we have the quarter notes here, and the actual chord has half notes. And the most important thing here is that this note is foreign to this note, right? But it is part of the next chord. It has been anticipated, it has been sounded before it should on this chord, right? So that is anticipation. Now let's see how it sounds. That note has been anticipated before the chord. Right. So you can also look at anticipation as a note that appears between two chords that is dissonant to the first chord but belongs to the harmony of the second by sounding earlier before the second chord. All right, so this note looks forward to in the second chord, right? So it looks forward to, like it sounds ahead of time. So this anticipation. Now let's see more examples. In this case, it appears on the bass, right? So we have our anticipated notes on the bass. So let's hear the sound.